Bill Zach lied to me. He said there was going to be about 25 people here, so I can't use the speech I was going to use. But first and foremost, we're extremely grateful to be here. I represent two companies tonight. My partners in Canyon Road Holdings flew in today from New York, Atlanta, and Miami. So I think one of them even missed a flight, but still managed to make it. So there's one thing I've learned since we've been in this town: the only thing that flies faster than a wildfire is rumors. So when we started working on our development at the cemetery, which was the old Gulich Ranch, I believe it's pronounced, we heard everything. It was going to be a garbage dump. It was going to be I think someone said it was a KOA campground. No, not the case. But on our development side of stuff, we realized there was a need coming, and we wanted to fulfill that need. Not just so much, one of the things that sort of bothered us in the beginning was people said, oh, they're just going to come in here, build a bunch of homes, jack the prices up, and leave town. Not the case. We're here to stay. Rainfire itself actually started to look at the Star Valley a couple of years ago, and things didn't go the way we wanted them to go. Certain people said certain things, business deals go south, it happens. Kenny Roberts came to us and actually talked to us and said, you guys need to come down and take a look at Cameron. Well, the first thing I did was jump on Google Earth, and I was like, where's Cameron? So then we started talking to Jerry Greenfield. Jerry Greenfield's probably become one of my closest advisors down here. Extremely grateful for his help with both of our companies. He said, come down, just come down and look at it. Let me tell you something. The town of Cameron and Diamondville, the people down here, it's a community. I've met some of the nicest people in my 55 years of life. When you go to the Star Valley, people don't even wave at you. My other half will tell you it's kind of funny because you have small town habits. I'm driving in California and I'm like, hand on the steering wheel, driver should look at me. I'm like, I just said hello. But in short, it's been such a pleasure to get our projects rolling down here. Meritech, Brian Muir, from day one, Bill has been like, you know what? I want you here. But you're going to do it by the rules. I try to bend the rules a little bit. Sometimes it's easier to get forgiveness than it is permission. But Bill's been great. Brian Muir's been great. The Zoning and Planning Committee, amazing. The City Council, amazing. Our EMS people who we work with, Scott Myers, his team, our police chief's team, everybody has been outpouring. Our whole program is to try to utilize as many people locally as we can. I don't know how many people know about Rainfire. It was started by myself, Scott Deerdorf. There's somebody in this room now who's a Navy guy who's going to say, yeah, the Navy guys did it, but no, I'm Army, so Army did it. We wanted to be able to employ as many veterans as we could. We wanted to be able to put wildfires out as fast as we can. We deal with BLM, Indian Affairs, Forestry. Sikorsky's one of our biggest supporters. We're currently working to build a facility out of the airport. One of the issues that we had when we looked at the Star Valley is I actually had a call from a farmer telling me that our helicopters would cause his cows to drop calf. Then I talked to a lady from the FAA and she said, I asked her, how much does a calf cost? She's like, oh, $99. I was like, okay, we can afford this. But it's not just about moving a company into a town, it's about becoming part of that community. And there's so many cool things that we want to do, and it's a growing process. And that's one of the things that we've learned, that everybody has to work as a team. There's a lady here, she used to be addressed as Colonel. That's Rita Myers. She was a former base commander at Bagram Air Force Base. Basically, what that means is she was responsible for the logistics of running that base. As she can tell you, and any of the veterans here, our police chief, anybody like that, 90% of what we do is planning and training. 10% is the mission. That's all it is. 10% is the mission. When they went in to get Bin Laden, That was 9 months of planning, every single day, 24 hours around the clock, and that mission was pulled off in 6 hours. So what we're trying to do by becoming part of the community is to work with everybody. I know the police chief wants to get together with DMS guys, and the hospital wants to get involved, and we want to set up refined emergency operations plannings. We want to do a lot of stuff, and the only way we get to accomplish that is through communication. There's a lot of big companies moving here. We've had the pleasure of working with the TriSet guys who are going to come up and speak. Let me think here, sorry guys. We've got the TriSet guys. They've been great. They're going to show some amazing stuff in the next few minutes. They've been one of our biggest supporters. We love what they're doing. They'll tell you lots of great stories. Working with TerraPower. We sit down, we look at what their needs are. We got to figure out, it's a whole team approach. We've got, Chris, how many homes do we have coming? A lot.
306, possibly more, 620.
300, the old Goulas Ranch has single-family homes, it has townhomes. We acquired the 290 from Jerry and his partners. That has more homes. They're looking at putting a truck stop there. There's another hotel. There's, I think Applebee's has talked to us, Hyatt Place Hotels. So, I guess in short, we're here to be part of the community, and the one thing that we don't want to do is get caught up in the whole rumor mill. Our offices are in the old town hall. Anybody can come there anytime, talk to us, see what's going on. If you can't reach us, call Joey. Joey knows how to reach us. But no, like I say, our big thing is to become part of the community, and we've got some great plans, and we've had a great experience of working with everybody. Bill's, you know what? Bill's been great at what he does. He kind of rules with a bit of an iron fist, but I've heard it's been that way forever since he was a trooper and a police officer and everything else. So he's definitely fun to work with. And, you know, we've had our battles, but in the end, like we do in military operations, we find a solution. There's all kinds of problems, but the thing that we're going to do is we're going to find the solution. So it's not really the problem that's the issue, it's just coming up with the solution. And that's all I've got to say, guys. So, I mean, come down to our offices, talk to anybody, talk to my partners in Canyon Ridge or Canyon Road, and just figure it out.